What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Hope we're all well. How are we all doing? Good morning, Brad. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Hope you're good. That needs to go over to that screen, and then we'll sit, I think. Perfect. We are set. We are set. We are set. London weather is shy. It's just got a bit sunnier actually, to be fair here. It wasn't very nice this morning, but looking outside now, the sun has come out. So hopefully it goes over towards London as well for you. No news today. No news today. It's only CAD, so that shouldn't be affecting us too much. That's fine. Just took a nice W just before stream, which is really nice. No sun here, grim. Yeah, that's a bit grim. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sunny trading day 2. We hope. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. It's been a nice start so far. Nice start so far. Just going to get into some analysis. So just posted some analysis in the Cruise Effects Discord, so you can always catch up on that if someone's late. But look at the daily, looking at the previous daily, we finished very, very weak bearish, right, with lower volume as well. We did just ever so slightly break the previous high to all-time new highs, and then finish this week bearish candle. Making it quite unpredictable for today, but we can look at it as we've had a nice bullish momentum. We have just finished very weak bearish, so you would expect price to continue up bullish. However, the only thing we have to keep in mind for today is that we don't really have much of a bottom wick on the daily yet, so we may come and collect that. If we do collect that and then continue to push on bullish, I would expect price to continue up to all-time new highs. Now, why do I like that scenario? Because this is the setup that I like on the 4 hour. If we get wick breaks, then I love this setup. Why do I love this setup? Number one, this 4 hour here. This 4 hour here. We took out the previous lows, continue up to push bullish after that and taking out previous highs. Filling these clean candles to the left. Then, how did we close? We closed above this previous resistance here. Now, the next candle here didn't break the previous highs or lows, but we finished very weak bearish with a weak bearish exhaustion wick. So weak bearish body with a big bearish exhaustion wick, sorry. So then if we can now break that previous high, only if we can break that previous high, I will expect price to continue up on bullish, gather these wick fills to the left hand side, and then continue up on bullish on that daily as we talked about. That's if we could break this previous high after the bearish exhaustion wick. On the hourly looks pretty clean in terms that we just did get this candle close up below to continue on bearish. My only problem I have here is it was very, very weak bearish, very, very weak. And you come down to the 15-minute and to the half an hour and 15 minutes, sorry. So we have our most recent support here at this level at 3222455. Now this is a bit of a minor support in the sense that we do have this to the left hand side. We've got about 15 to 20 pips to the body of the previous candle, but then we have a nice 50 pip wick fill after that. So If we don't get a clean closure below this area, then so be it. We'll use this as our new support looking left here to match up, because then below this area it's just even more clean. It's way more clean because we've got all these lovely clean candles. Initial TP would be at this level here, at this resistance at 3214. So we have a really nice clean range coming down to 40 pips, that resistance. Then the rest of the clean candles, which also match up with the Asian lows and the bottom of that support. From there to there, we have a nice 90 pip range. And of course, below that, we do have this to be wary of, this rejection wick. But if we can close below these bodies a bit later on, then again, later on in the plan would be to fill these clean candles as well. So sales is pretty clean if we get the candle closures, of course. But I'm going to leave the support here for now. See if we get that closure below and get a nice high volume closure perhaps as well. But 6 minutes left, very low volume at the moment, so we'll see. Then there's also this potential resistance. This is the cleaner resistance up at this level here at 321. But we did just create this new resistance, and we still have 25 pip range to this previous resistance here. So I do like that. It's very clean. TP2 at the top of that resistance. TP3 and TP4 would be the rest of these clean candles, and the rest of these clean candles moving on up bullish. You continue to close above these areas. It looks very, very clean on the way up there. So I do really like buys and sells here if we get them correct closures with correct volume. Candle wicks looking good, candlestick analysis looking clean. We can get some really nice moves this afternoon, I do believe. If you missed it, if you're not part of Market Cruiser and you missed it, not part of the membership, that's absolutely cool. But I will run through the trade very briefly that we took in the chat, called it out really nicely. Was these buys here. The fact that we had this support at this level here, we had this resistance, we got this candle closure below. I didn't like it. It was okay volume, it was bigger than the previous two, but it wasn't really above daily average. But we didn't really have a nice bottom wick, we didn't have a nice top wick, so I wasn't really interested. But then look what happened after that. We closed with a smaller body. We moved down a little bit, but we closed with higher volume than the previous three candles, which was really nice to see, insinuating a nice divergence. Took the buys at the break of the previous wick, secured 10, 15 pips, 20 pip runners. So yeah, that was a lovely, lovely buy there. So yeah, nice start to the day for myself and some of the Market Cruiser members. Let's see if we can continue the nice form into the New York session with Cruise Effects on YouTube. Welcome guys, if you've just joined the stream. Hope you're all good. And the plan is set. Any trades from anyone today? Do, 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 do. Yeah, Red, good to see you, man. How you doing? Yeah, Red, I have like 88% accurate strategy. Good for you, man. Good for you. Brad, I'm trying to recover an E800k account, currently back to 98k this year. Oh man, okay. Easily recoverable. I mean, what's that? You're 2% down? It's nothing. 2% is nothing. So yeah, don't stress about that. Just don't rush into another trade just to try and win the 2% back, or take some crappy trades, because that's the bad thing to do. But yeah, don't stress about it, man. We'll just take the next best probable setup. Might get 0.5%, might get 1%, might get 2% win, and then you're back to normal, and then it's fine. Yeah, it's the best thing to do is just not panic or worry at this point. Just wait for the best probable setup. But yeah, we got this. We got this. Alright, back, guys. I'm gonna get a glass of water. Dude. Welcome to stream, guys who just joined us. Oh, sorry, I haven't got to my glass of water yet. Oh, so there's something in my neck. Oh, it was so weird, man. Probably can't see it that well, but I know it looks like a hair, but it's not a hair. Unless it genuinely looks like 5 hairs fused together. It's really thick. It wasn't nice, but got it out. But yeah, you did like you needed to know that. I'm just gonna go get a glass of water. I'm back. Okay. No closures below or above yet, which is absolutely fine. How are we looking on half an hour? Yeah, nothing too exciting just yet. Brad, yeah, trying to be patient, any percent with you, 100%, mate, 100%. It will come with the consistency. It will come. Appreciate the likes on the stream, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Do 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 do. $15, mate. I saw that message, then it got deleted straight away from Yared. $15 for a funded account. Can you help me, bro? Like, you just put in the chat you had an 88% winning strategy, and now you're asking for $15. Like, come on, man. Come on. I need to check out this thing on my neck. Mitz, man, good morning, bro. Yeah, let's get it, man. Let's get it. We've got a nice W this morning in the market cruiser, so I'm really happy about that. These buys here, so that was really nice. 10, 15, 20 pips with the partials, etc. But yeah, really nice start. These buys here. Be back in 2 seconds. No idea what that is on my neck. No idea. Do 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 do. Any other trades from anyone else today? Is anyone taking anything else this morning? These are nice, these reverse MC plays, these buys here. Oh, wrong button. But I missed this, but these are nice. These are really, really tasty. Would have gone to about that resistance. But yeah, really nice. Other than that, it's not been too much going on, apart from these divergence buys. Don't know what this is on my neck, guys, but it's not very nice. Use these, just wipe the screen down a bit. That's a bit better. Joe, just breaking these previous hourly lows now with only 6 minutes left, so wasn't really much of a setup here. We closed a smaller body with the resistance, moving from the top of the range to the bottom range. There's no impulse entries. Potentially off the half an hour, you could risk this impulse entry, but at lower volume, too risky. So yeah, it looks like we're filling the rest of these clean candles now. Like we said, this was a minor support. Looks like the breakout candle from this area is already filling the clean candles. So what we're going to have to do is just adjust our support to this area that we discussed at the beginning of the YouTube video. For live stream, sorry, that's the word, live stream. So yeah, we'll adjust that because do we look left now after this below this support? The candles are so much cleaner than this. So a lot more reliable. So now we've used all that clean range now. We're rejecting off that area as well. So it'll be interesting to see how we close here. Because I'm telling you now, a lot of people would have entered these impulse sales. It's too risky to enter these impulse sales. We've got a lot lower volume. 15-minute wasn't telling us to enter because we still have this support to the left hand side. So and hourly just creating this big. Think about it, guys. If it comes back down, it comes back down. But from what I know right now, right, take this with you out of today. This hourly candle here spent making this to upper wick to here. So we created this big upper wick on this whole hourly candle. We spent 55 minutes creating this upper wick, then slowly trickling back down to then break this previous wick low in the last 5 minutes of the whole of the 60 minutes. That screams to me their rejection. Screams to me of rejection. When you break the previous lows, if you have a 15-minute count, you break the previous lows in the last 3 minutes. It's not worth entering. You're more likely to have a pullback. It's too risky, right? It's just too risky. Think you've had 55 minutes creating this upper wick, and the whole time you still couldn't break that previous low. And now look what's happened. How many people would have entered those sales there at the break of that previous wick on the hourly, at the break of this previous, thinking it's an impulse on the half an hour? Back in the day, I would have entered that as well, but I can see it's lower volume. I can see the time is running out on the candle, so it's just not worth impulsing them type of setups. So if you're going to take something out of today, a bit of education for you. If it's too late on in the candle, don't take the risk. It's just not worth it. You've got to think to yourself as well, like on this hourly, yeah, we've got the closure below. Now we're about to close, only just breaking the previous wick, smaller body. It doesn't look that clean, very low volume. But you got to think to yourself, does it match up on the half an hour and 15 as well? Yes, it's okay on the hourly, but You're trading into this range here. We've now got this previous support. That's already been filled. So that's the trade idea done. Now you're relying on price to close below this area. 3219,150. Because you come down to the 15. Support level formed. Rejection area formed. And then after that is clean candles. You look left again. This area, drives. So then we've got this area below these supports where we have had big drives in the past. So a closure below this level is what we want to see. Do 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 do. So staying patient for now, because yes, we did get a closure below this support, but now we've already taken the clean candles out that we had planned at the beginning. So just stay patient. There's no point trading into this rejection area and this support. With breaking the previous wick, 5 pips. It's not worth it. Wait. Hopefully we get a nice little W, and then we can go on to some GeoGuessr as well. I've played that for a while now. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Itchy nose. So yeah, with this new support, I haven't tidied up this yet. We'll initial TP will be at this previous resistance area here, as you can see. We've tapped into it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So that'll be our initial TP. Yes, we have these clean candles, but you know it's big range. It's a lot of clean candles to take out. So can you see a point in the past where we've reacted to it before for taking partials? Yes, yes, and yes. So that'll be our initial TP. TP2 will be the Asian lows here. The rest of the clean candles and our previous support. And TP3, I've just got them mixed the wrong way around. TP3 will be at the end of these clean candles here. And again, if we do have a nice bearish day, then we have got even more clean candles to the downside. So yeah, lots of nice structure. We've got nice structure. This price action is not very nice, but we've got nice structure if we can get there. Do, 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 do. Patience will pay. To be fair, I could quickly edit my other video. Put that over there. Managed to record my trade from earlier, so that's pretty handy. No, that's not wanting to open. No, it doesn't want to open. Do, do, do. 4 minutes till this candle closes. No bottom wick, just straight push up. Do, volume is picking up though, which is a good sign. Nearly above that daily average. Be good to start closing above these daily averages on the volume again. Half an hour is looking like, I mean, this area here is pretty sticky. This is a sticky area. It's more of a period of consolidation, but we can get trades within it, the wider consolidation of course, but this half an hour is pretty tricky. Hourly looks a bit more clean because we've started closing below, but this previous hourly closure is not that nice at all. When you have a bigger body and then you start getting bigger wicks with smaller bodies, only just breaking the previous candles in the very last few minutes is too risky for the next candle to trade into. do 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 do. 15-minute candle has closed. High volume, not much to see. We still haven't got previous bottom wick on this current half an hour and hourly. You may see come that get collected. No top wick on this 15. So nearly at our support level really, but we want to see a candle to close below here. But certainly I won't be impulsing these sells here. Number one, because you're not quite at support yet. We've still got a bit of a way to go. About 8 pips, that's still support. Number two, we have not got a top wick on this current candle. So there could be every opportunity that we break these previous lows, then come back and collect this top wick. And if it goes, it goes. That is fine. What we are waiting for is a closure below this area. Waiting for closures is a lot more safe than impulsing everything you see. Welcome to the stream if you just joined us, guys. Guys, if you are new here, make sure you subscribe. Leave a like on the stream as well, it really helps out. But also there is a free Discord channel, Cruise Effects Discord channel. The link is in the description. Go and join there. Free daily analysis, all the announcements, and there will be much more development with time to come as well in there. But get in there whilst you can, whilst it's nice and fresh and early. In for but we're back. Seven minutes till candle closure. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Come on then, gold. Let's see some movement. Let's see some closures, and then we can get rocking. Can get cracking. Guys, if you do have any questions of trading related, life related, psychology related, then please just do ask away in the chat. Always happy to help where I can. Or just to chat generally. It's always good. Because trading is a game of patience, so we do have to be very, very patient. Which sometimes takes time. Three minutes till candle closure. 3 minutes till candle closure. Yeah, honestly, when you get this nice setup with the weak bearish exhaustion wick, if you do get that previous wick break to the upside with a smaller bottom wick, that's often what you typically do see, then it's a really, really nice bullish move. But obviously we haven't had that so far. Even so, yeah, if we do still flip bullish and break this previous wick high, it'll be such a nice move up. Really nice move up. Yeah, this price action is just a bit rubbish at the moment. Seen these trends going around with all the toy boxes? Has anyone seen that? There's a new trend that you can do this toy box thing. Where is that? How is everyone doing that? I would love to do one. See now breaking the lows in the last 30 seconds of this half-an-hour candle. Do not like it. Now price becomes very unpredictable. Wait for that closure. Not feeling that song. Sarafia, my brother, how we doing? How we doing, man? How are you today, and how was your weekend? And how's your trading going today? Great, brother. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Very good to hear. Bro, where do you stay? As in, where am I now? I'm actually at my friend's house. Because he went away to Paris. So I've been looking after his cats and stuff. Yeah, I'm always... Place? What place do I stay? I'm not sure what you mean. As in, like, where I live in England? In the UK? If that's what you mean? Candle seems to be messing around because I'm watching it quite closely, because this half an hour setup's not too bad, where we've had the closure below, then the weak bullish candle, then price to continue down. But we haven't had the closure below on the 15 with this strong support, which I don't particularly like. And that's my only worry. And the fact that price is really stalling at this area. Yeah, I'm just really interested to see how we close. Or a slow dogging market, yeah. Seems to be the jinx at the moment. Last couple of streams, the one before that was okay, we got a nice trade. But the last stream we hopped on and was very slow market. There we go. Can we get some movement? Can we get the candle close below? No, even that little movement there is only 5 pips. Just gotta stay patient. Movement, movement, movement. Keep it coming. So slow. We just need a nice big pop. Get out of this horrible range. So for my family were planning a trip to London. Oh, I see. I am by Brighton, so on the south coast. London's about an hour and a half, 2 hours north of me. So yeah, definitely worth a visit, man. Do, 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 do. 3 minutes to go. Even if we close below like this, very low volume, this is really slow, really slow. Need to pick up some volume here, surely. There we go. It'll be lovely if we do get this candle to close below, and we are looking for a cleaner entry. If we want a nice strong closure below, right? If it's not quite high volume, then we can wait for like a weak bearish candle, and then a weak bullish candle, sorry, and then continuation sells if we get an MC play, which is really nice. We're gonna see how we close here, because price is really messing around. 2 minutes till candle closure. Now at the moment we're leaving this bigger wick. Bro, don't you trade Forex and indices? Mainly gold, to be honest, at the moment. GBP, JPY, I used to trade a lot of, but then the price action just started messing around a bit. And I do believe trading just one pair, you can really master that one pair. I used to trade gold and GBP JPY, right? And then I'd go back on my analysis on like an FTMO challenge or something. All my losses or everything would be on GBP JPY, and then the gold would be the wins, and it would have the higher win percentage, higher win rate, more profit, all from gold. So I thought I really homed in on gold and just mastered that. But yeah, I do look at I am trying to look at US30 a bit more, but I need to. You got to spend like at least 3 to 6 months of really learning a pair. I think of studying it before you can start trying to trade it. So I do keep an eye on US30, but gold is my predominant pair at the moment. Do you trade anything else? Bro, you look similar to Daniel Radcliffe. I'll take that. Do you think? I don't think I do. I've not heard that one before. Wait, what's going on? Oh, I've got this all wrong here. That's meant to be the 4th month. There we go. And this is the month is meant to be at the beginning. 15th. There we go. Yeah, look at that, guys. So we've had a closure below, but the wick that we've left, I'm not a fan of it at all. Yeah, not the biggest fan, guys, to be honest. I'm just gonna measure that wick out. Nearly a 10 pip wick that was left. It's not a clean closure in my opinion. It is high volume. We'll see how this candle reacts. We may look to see how this candle prints, and then we'll get on the next candle. How far have we moved bearish? We've moved 50 pips, 53 pips already. So I'm happy to just sit and wait till this candle prints first, after leaving that big wick. We want a nice strong closure, and when we leave like a big 10 pip wick, it's not the strongest closure in the world. So we could just wait patiently to see how this one prints. NAS 100. Yeah, NAS 100. I've also got the NAS. Oh, I used to have it up quite a lot. Yeah, here it is. It's the NAS as well. Yeah, I have that on my list as well. gonna pop to the toilet quick. Be right back. Be right back. Oh. Oh, we're still pushing. We're pushing still. High volume closure. 10 pip wick left. Not something I wanted to take the risk on, but yeah, nice. Oh, that's a nice 5 minute. That is a nice 5 minute there. Taking out the previous highs there, and then continue bearish. So it's a nice 10 pips. So we'll give it that. We'll give it that. We can definitely get a cleaner setup though. Definitely get a cleaner setup. We've just broken those previous 4-hour lows. Oh, honestly, guys, after leaving that big rejection wick, big bearish exhaustion candle, after having this closure above the resistance, you really would expect price to continue up on bullish if we broke that previous wick, which we didn't. Instead, we've just filled that whole wick, that whole way down, which isn't very common. It's not very common. But yeah, this price action is very, like we just broke the previous wick, and now we're rejecting again. It's not the cleanest price action I've ever seen. An MC play on the 15 minute would be lovely to see, even if it's a reverse MC play. Look at that. Not going to rush into something I don't think is 100% clean, especially after having a nice win this morning already. Yeah, that was a nice move on the Nasdaq. Wow, like you're saying, Sarathia. Nice. Wow, that was a clean move. I didn't like the no bottom wick, but again, I don't watch too much. But the way we took the previous high and then closed below with higher volume, clean candles to the left, bang. That's beautiful. 56 pips. Really nice. Really nice on the NASDAQ. Man, what now? We wait, bro. We've got to see how this candle closes. We wait. We've had the candle closure below, which is nice to see. But we keep getting these long, big rejection wicks to the downside. I'm not biggest fan. If we close something like, you know, let's see. Let me give you a scenario that I'm going to be waiting for at this point. Because look, right, if you entered themselves, right, you're in drawdown now. Or you've been taken out of break even. Doesn't matter. But here's a scenario, right? Let's say this candle closes like this. With a bit of a rejection wick. Like that or something like that. And then we want another candle to print. If the next candle breaks the previous low, right? Like so, and then comes up and breaks the previous high and we get a nice reverse MC play. That would be a nice opportunity for some buys. But yeah, price action just not that clean right now. Like so. Like so. So we take out these previous lows here. And then we take out the previous highs to continue up on bullish. Yeah, we'll see how we close. So I feel, yeah, bro, it's one of my favourite. Lost money on one of 4 accounts on it. How can that be your favourite then, eh? It's very, I know it's very, very volatile, but you can get very big moves. Gold's obviously very good as well. Mitzman, I want to see that MC play. Yeah. I do want to see something like that. To have a safer entry. Five minutes to this candle closes, anyhow. Lost those accounts because of greed, you know, right? It gives very good return. Yeah, yeah, man. If you can get that, if you can get the greed and discipline under control, then I can see how it could be a very, very good pair to trade for sure. Let's have a look. Yeah, a really nice clean move there. Off the 15. Don't need that. Do 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 do. Okay, look at that for a rejection. That is why we don't take that trade. I'll get a reverse MC play here, but it's happening in the last 3 minutes. Do 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 do. Look at these half-an-hour candles, man. Huge wicks, tiny bodies. Hourly is about to close at open price as well. Too long. This is not clean, guys. 15 minutes started to look okay. The way we're closing back in the range after taking the lows. Look at the high time frames. Wow. Huge wick, tiny body. Wicks are matching either side. At open price with 2 minutes to go. Let's see how we close. Do 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 do. One minute, 45 seconds. Right, let's have a look. This half an hour, really not a fan of that closure. Look at the hourly, guys. Look at that hourly. The only thing I like is the closure back in the range here off of the 15 minute with New York Open and high volume. It's the only thing I like. Yeah, we're breaking the previous highs in the first 10 seconds. I'm not quite a fan just yet. Let's see how we react now. If that goes, it goes. But yeah, these closures are just, it's not clean. It's not that nice. To be as safe as possible, we use this as our new support now, and this is just our new range, our new no trade range, and that is literally it. The thing is with this here, the buys now, we've had this resistance right here, so now we've just tapped into this resistance. The range wasn't big enough. This is why it's our no trade range. The setup of the fake out is nice, but the fact that we have this resistance like 3 pips away is too risky, in my opinion. do do. But I'm liking how the volume is picking up again, which is really nice to see. Do do do. Do do do. Yeah, staying patient for now. Do 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 do. Very, very high volume, 5-minute closure there, but a big wick left. Tricky this afternoon so far, guys. Tricky. Nothing to want to risk off the table yet. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. See how this 15 closes. But yeah, we've got a new no trade range. Five minutes left of this 15. No. Pushing back bullish here. See what I mean? Price action. It's not clean right now. Tapped into that previous resistance, rejected. Looked like we're going to go bearish now. Looks like we're about to push bullish again. So we can just, all we could do is stay patient. This no trade range is not very clean. I'm just going to open that door in a second. Hello. Three minutes left. 3 minutes left. Hello, this is Toto. Do, do, do. Whoa. Trying to send a message, Toto. Well, the fake out was nice, but it was just way too risky, guys, having this previous resistance here. So as you can see, it got a nice 20 pips. But taking a risky trade is bad profits. I mean, there's things that definitely made sense here, but what didn't make sense was taking a buy when you've got a resistance right here. But the volume made sense, which is brilliant. Volume's pushed through really nicely. Half an hour candles, we had 2 weak body, big rejection candles. The hourly was very tricky to read with this closing at open price. Yeah. Hello. Toto and trading. Oh no, don't do press the keys. You might put a trade on. Okay, it's 15-minute candle is closed. We want to try and get closure above 3226, 400 for the cleaner entry. But look here with volume, it's really, really nice. Volume is picking up. Do 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 do. I have to take a picture. I'm not sure if you're allowed on there, actually. Are you? Why don't you come back down here, Toto? Come on in. That's it. Jump. Come here. That's a nice picture. Toto. Do 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 do. Oh no! Don't go in there. Yeah. Yeah, nice push, nice push. Now with no bottom wick pushing, but we'll stay patient. We've got a no trade range, it's nice and clean. We've got 25 pips to here out of first TP, and then we've got 54 pips after that, so that's really clean. We're pushing with no bottom wick here, which I'm not a fan of. So we'd like to see a bottom wick to get collected first. Thank you for the likes on the stream. See how we just tapped into our buy zone there? That's why it's our buy zone. Instantly rejected. Oh, I've got itchy nose now. Didn't think. Might be a little bit allergic to cats. Or it's hay fever season. Look at that rejection. What's your average amount of trades in a day? One out of all my trading days, I think one or two trades a day. Now sometimes there'll be 3 or 4, but average 1 or 2. This is some really wild price action, guys. Really, really wild. This is why we've stayed away. This is crazy. Like, I like this MC play. We've taken up previous highs to then continue down, but look at these high time frames. It's crazy. And I just think this would be some wild 70 pip stops. So it's be wild. Do 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 do. So at this point, I do just want to see a nice clean closure. What is your average amount? Guys, everyone in the chat, what's your average amount of trades in a day? Tell me, everyone. What is your average amount of trades in a day? Everyone get in the chat. What is your average amount of trades a day? It's a good question to ask you guys as well. What is your average amount of trades a day? Get in the chat. Brad, 3 to 5. Maybe could look to reduce it and just pick better, some more high probable setups. If you're still looking for that, a bit more consistency. That's what I've done. Christoph, oh, good to see you, man. 1 to 2, unless I fuck up. Yeah, man. Nah, leave it at 1 to 2. 1 to 2 is a little sweet spot, I think. Mitzman, mine is usually 1 to 2, sometimes 3 if I think opportunity is juicy. Yeah, absolutely the same. Normally 1 to 2 for me, and then on the odd occasion there'll be 3 to 4. Yeah, if the setup's really nice and juicy, because for example, there might be a trade, right, where I enter it, it loses, and then a re-entry might come up on that exact same trade, a re-entry. So that's 2 trades technically, but it's on the same setup. And then, you know, later on in the day, there might be another setup you might have a go on. So yes, might take. Brad would love 1 A+ per day. Yeah, exactly, man. I agree. I think that's probably one of the biggest things that's changed for me, was honestly just taking less trades and only taking a few setups, and that's it. Just go like that. Nice push on this MC play versus MC play. Yeah, this price action is just, I just want to get out of this range, really. I really want to get out of this range. Even now, we're starting to form these. This is like becoming a rejection area, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need a solid closure below, which we may get. Higher volume here as well. We got 5 minutes, 4 minutes until this candle closes. Big push. Now we've got the 30-minute MC play happening and the 1 hour MC play happening. My problem is I can't have 100 pip stop losses. I need to wait for this candle to close. But I like the price action with the candlestick structure now. It's making a lot more sense. Whoa ho ho. No top wick on his 5 and it is driving. Trade's just gone, I think. Trade's gone. That's okay. It's absolutely pumping in the last 3.5 minutes now. So if you impulsed here, then brilliant. If you took the trade here, but how price action was before this one candle, it's pretty awful. Would have had to have 70 pip stops. Would have gained 50 pips by now, so that would have worked out nicely just off the 15 minute. If you're waiting for half an hour or 1 hour confirmations at breaking the previous wick, it wasn't worth it. Got 20 pips, but it was 100 pip stop losses, so. But a nice volume closure here coming up. I love the 1 hour, 30 minute and the 15 minute MC play. Let's see if we can get a nice high volume closure here. Whoa, it's still going, guys. Might go too far for our liking. Let's see how the next candle forms. Christoph, I have to run, but good luck today. See you tomorrow. No worries, man. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And yes, see you tomorrow, man. So that's TP1 taken out. I haven't got too much longer myself. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that 1 minute candle. 21 pips in like, that was a couple of seconds, wasn't it? Now all of a sudden, whoa, look at this pullback. Now all of a sudden, doesn't look as good. This is why we wait for candles to close. This is why we wait for candles to close. Wow. That's a huge, that's gold for you. Yeah, wow, look at this, guys. 36 pips on this 1 minute candle. Jeez. Yeah, gold is wild today. Very, very wild. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Last 2 minutes, 52 pips. And all of a sudden, we're not closing outside of the range. Wow. But that's why we wait for candles to close, right? That's really so crucial. We have to have that discipline and patience. Seeing that like not makes me happy, but it's good that you know that you're waiting for a candle to close for a reason, right? Because especially with gold, things can happen like that. Might be liquidity. What's happening, man? What's happening? It's gold is being gold. That's what's happening. Yeah, might be. Mitzman might be a liquidity sweep for the upside. Could well be. But look at that half an hour closure again. Back in the range. Huge wick to the upside. Huge wick to the downside. Small body closure. Exactly 2 small body closures. This price action, guys, is something you want to stay away from. We've got our range right, but now we've got this problem because we've got this big wick, a big rejection wick. So again, we just have to wait for the candle to close outside. To be honest, guys, I'm gonna head off. Looking at this price action, it's not something I'm the biggest fan of at all. But we have our no trade range. Don't trade within this range. Wait for the closure outside this range. Could well be liquidity sweep to then break up to the upside. If we start getting candles to close above, brilliant, because we've had the liquidity sweep. But be very, 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 very cautious on a day like today, guys. With this price action, messing around like this with liquidity sweeps to the upside and downside, you need to be really careful. Don't try and trade within the range. But yeah, lots of lessons, hopefully for you guys. A bit of education. Although there's no trade today on the stream, but this is something I don't want to be messing around with, if I'm completely honest. I'm not going to force a trade just so you guys can see me forcing a trade, you know, just for views and whatever. I'm not going to be forcing a trade. I'm only going to ever take trades that I would take if I was off stream, right? So yeah, thank you for hopping on though, guys. Much appreciated. All the OGs back in again, and same time tomorrow. We'll see you there. Enjoy the rest of your day, and please trade safe when market conditions are like this. If anything, take the rest of the day off. Got a nice win this morning. I'm happy with that. Don't want to be playing around with this anymore, so I'm calling it a day there personally. But wait for a closure outside this range for those that are still looking to have a trade, and then we go from there. But other than that, guys, adios.